Morgan's Polytechnic University. We offer hands-on experience from day one in our real-world teaching labs, and we produce some of the highest-paid graduates in the state, entering some of the most exciting and in-demand fields in STEM and healthcare. But did you know? We also have one of the most competitive athletic programs in the NAIA's Cascade Conference, all-season recreational opportunities, a thriving student life, and an average student-to-teacher ratio of 14:1. Get more out of your college experience with Oregon Tech in Klamath Falls.
Experience is everything at Klamath Falls Toyota. Experience digital solutions like an online buying process, fast and easy. Estimate your payments. Nice. Value your trade-in and get pre-approved for financing. Do all the paperwork remotely. Choose in-person pickup or at-home delivery. We even offer airport pickup. Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Stole a 3-2 victory in the opener today as Cheney's curveball misses high for a ball. It was Ben Gaff who had the big game one for the Yotes. He was 3 for 4 with a double, a triple, and a run scored. 1-1 pitch. Fastball right there for a called strike. Landon Cheney from Nampa, Idaho, on the season 2-1 with a 5.93 ERA, making his 7th start. It's the 1-2 to the plate, breaking ball, skied to fairly deep right field. Julian Jones came in first, now goes back and makes an over-the-shoulder catch for the out. 1 away. Cheney in 30 1/3 innings, 20 earned runs, 35 hits, 11 walks, 22 strikeouts. So 1 down, James Hole the batter. So we'll set the Yotes line up here in game 2. Gaff, Hole, and Chandler Stocking in the 3 spot. Smith, Mulkey, Morgan as the pitch rolled towards second. Backhanded side goes Ortiz. He can't get to it. It'll be an infield single for Hole. It was going to take a perfect effort by Ortiz on the backhand side to be able to get to that ball and make a play. So a base runner for C of I. Bottom of the order is Brown, Bacon, and Watkins. So a runner on, and the pitch to Chandler Stocking downstairs. Ball 1 defensively for Tech. Logan Macy getting the start at third. Barry at short. Ortiz moves to second. Garrett Smith is at first. The outfield, Tam, O'Daniel in center, and Jones around in right as the pitch misses high. 2-0 to Chandler Stocking, 0 for 3, but scored the go-ahead run in the 9th inning for the Yotes. Cheney's pitch, That's on the outside edge. That's a strike. Landon Cheney got the game one start up at UBC a week ago today. Gave up 3 home runs. That was his undoing. As a toss to the plate, rolled towards short, could be 2. Barry Ortiz on to first for 2. No runs, a hit, nobody laugh. We'll go bottom 1 here, game 2. We're scoreless.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Vidlak gets the start for C of I in game 2. Vidlak from Grants Pass. He was a high school teammate of the Owls, Isaac Hill. And Vidlak 1-0, 2.45 ERA, making his 7th start. 29 strikeouts in 25 innings of work. And he'll face Ortiz, Horner, Berry, Jones, Smith, and Macy, Tam, Mizuta, and Michael Daniel. Getting the start in center field as Tech trying to split day 1 against C of I. As the Yotes have won 2 straight after a lengthy losing streak that they'd had. The Cascade Conference this year is as balanced as it has ever been. As Matthew Ortiz to start it off for Tech. Matt Ortiz elevated into the leadoff spot for Tech as they've dropped Pat Berry into the number 3 hole. And the pitch to the plate grounded right to short. Extra hop, the sidearm toss, and the out. A nice job there at shortstop by Chandler Stocking coming across the body to make the play for the out. And there's one gone. Horner will dig in. Doubled in his final at bat in game 1 today as he takes a pitch downstairs but was left stranded. Vidlak has a live arm, low 90s with a fastball. Has a very good slider to complement it. As the pitch to Horner, that one hit him. And Horner gets plunked and he's aboard. He'll bring up Patrick Berry. Horner going to get lifted for a runner. We'll see who it is that'll come in to run for Ty, and it's going to be Dane Bradshaw. So Dane Bradshaw is the runner over at first. Patrick Berry the hitter. And he takes the fastball up and in, ball 1. So it seems like that has been the ammo for Tech on this season. Whoever's not playing center field is the courtesy runner, whether it be O'Daniel or whether it be Bradshaw. Patrick Berry's hit safely in 3 straight. Had a base hit and 3 at-bats in game 1 today. And the pitch to Berry, a fastball that misses high. Berry came into the day leading the league in hitting at .418. He's had a dynamite senior season. As the pitch to the plate, check swing, a high strike called. That zone has been elevated for both umpires today, which will make the game go a little quicker. Good move over to first base, but ahead of the tag goes Dane Bradshaw. CMI had a base hit in there first, but a double play ball erased it. Another throw to first, this time going feet first. Back into the bag goes Bradshaw. Wind started to blow just a bit to right as the pitch misses high. 3-1. Hitters count here for Patrick Barry. And Vidlak's pitch is fouled off. Yesterday, Warner Pacific defeated Bushnell 17-8 in game one of their series. That's what makes the loss in game one for Tech a little worse, because could have gained ground on the Beacons, who were in a tie for second place with UBC, a game back of Lewis Clark State in the league standings. Vidlak set 3-2 again, coming plateward. Runner goes this time. The pitch is high to Barry. 2 on and 1 out for Julian Jones. Julian Jones in the opener was 0 for 3 with a walk. Talk with Ricky Walker between games, was a little foul mood, I would say. Not happy with the effort that the guys had in game one. As a delivery to Jones, a slider down and away. Also talk with CMI skipper Sean Humber, a completely different mood in that dugout. When you go on the road and pick up a game one win, it's always a better mood. 2 on, 1 out. Long pause. And then finally a step off by Vidlak. Seems a little uncomfortable out there, at least in the present. Bradshaw at second. Barry at first. Both run well. And the pitch to the plate. That one's all the way to the screen. So Tech with a great chance here with one of their better contact hitters in Julian Jones in a hitter's count at 2-0, trying to give the Owls their first lead of the day. And you would think you're going to be sitting fastball. Now, looks like an issue with the equipment for the C of I catcher. Pete Bacon, Brian Schweiger, former bullpen catcher for the Seattle Mariners back in the day, goes over and trying to see if their pitch comm is working or not. And you can kind of hear it in our crowd mic there as they're trying to get the pitch comm to work. And you can see, I'm not sure if you're picking it up on our screen or not. Most likely you can see it. Is that in the back of his catcher's gear has a little transmitter, and the coach has basically a walkie-talkie that he's working with it. They're trying to make sure that they have the signals on the right channels. Makes it easier to relay stuff to the catcher to relay it to the pitcher. So 2 on, 1 out, and a hitter's count for Jones. 2-0 is a breaking ball, and it's fouled off. So after having that long delay, kind of gave Vidlak, I think, a chance to collect his thoughts after falling behind against Jones at 2 balls and no strikes. Jones, a 2-time all-conference selection, looks out at Vidlak And the pitch to the plate is swung on, a ground ball hit to third and through the third baseman's glove. That'll pick up one. Barry will be held at third. As Gaff olayed that one, Tech gets a run on the board. It's 1-0 Oregon Tech. It'll go as an error on Gaff. I think he was thinking, trying to go 4 on that play and try to get the lead run. And he forgot to grab this baseball. As the pitch to the plate, swinging strike to Garrett Smith. Runner was off and moving on the play. Can't assume it would have been an out at home plate. So it will be an RBI and an earned run. As I'll throw to first base. Jones, who is among the league leaders in stolen bases with 12, a threat to go. As the pitch to Smith, slider just off the corner. So first lead of the day for the Hustlin' Owls. And the error by Gaff at third is the first error by either team. Garrett Smith in the opener was 1 for 3, had a single. There goes the runner, faking to go, and the pitch misses high. Kevin Olmstead works with those runners at length about their taking their leads and making it difficult on the pitchers. 2-1. High again. Vidlak overthrowing. Logan Macy, the redshirt freshman, is next. Try to open this game up early. 3-1. Swing and a miss. That was pure power against power. Smith pulling off on that pitch on the outer third as the sun trying to peek its head out here at the ballpark. 3-2, runner goes. The pitch is outside and high, ball 4. Tech has them loaded with 1 out. And the batter's Logan Macy. So Logan Macy, who walked in a pinch hit role in game 1 today. Opportunity to try to give Tech a crooked number here in the first, and the pitch to the plate. And they said he fouled it into the glove of the catcher. Strike 1. Macy, right-hand hitter, second year in the program, and the delivery slider in the dirt. And Pete Bacon, the catcher for C of I, with a nice stop. In fact, in game 1 today, 3 of the 5 runs that were scored by the two teams were on wild pitches. It was as a pitcher's duel as you've seen all year. 1-1. Fastball across the letters. A called strike. It's 1-2. On deck waits Colatam, hoping to hit here in the first. A run across for Tech. The bases are loaded, though, and only 1 out. 1-2 by Vidlak is a slider, and Macy's down on strikes. So after struggling with his command here in the inning, first strikeout for Nate Vidlak. So an opportunity for Colatam. You don't want to waste bases loaded, 1 out. Vidlak's pitch. Slider that squirts behind Bacon. Here comes a run, and Barry scores. Make it 2-0, and another wild pitch, allowing a run to come across. That has been the ammo of the day for the two teams. This run, however, is unearned. So 2-0 Tech here in the first. Colatam was 0 for in game 1. as he takes a fastball across the letters again for a strike. Looks like the upper part of the zone has been elevated just a bit. One one. Slider down and away. Jones at third. Garrett Smith at second. Tam, the seventh batter to hit here in the inning. Switch hitter Keanu Mizuta is the man on deck, hoping to get a chance. 2-1. Swung on, popped up behind the plate. Off of the mask is Bacon, but it'll find its way completely out of the stance. And the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Vidlak has thrown 27 pitches here in the opening inning. So Landon Cheney given a lead to work with here this afternoon. Tam, right-hand hitter. Slightly closed stance. Vidlak taking a long time. And the pitch goes slider, just missed outside. Whoo-hoo. Thought that Tam was getting rung up. Tech takes a huge break right there. That's a tough pitch to hold off on. Three-two to the plate. Fastball threw it by him. Strike 3. And the inning is over. Tech will settle for 2. 2 runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left. We go to the second. Good guys leading 2-0.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. Made fresh by us, baked fresh by you. Starting at $13.99, it's the hottest, meltiest stuffed crust pizza you'll ever have. Because it goes straight from our kitchen to yours. For fresh out of your oven, piping hot, cheesy goodness. It's what stuffed crust pizza should be.
Of Idaho second. Designated hitter, Darren Smith. Second inning of play is Landon Cheney working with a lead. The pitch to Darren Smith, the curveball that misses off the plate, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, the count. As Cheney got help with a double play ball in the first inning to get out of that jam. As Smith fouls one off, the count evens at a ball and a strike. See if we can find some scores around the league today as the pitch misses off the plate. Eastern Oregon is at home today. I believe taking on LC State. And the pitch to home plate, outside and low. It's 3-1. LC leading 1-0, bottom of the first in that one. Yet to get scores on the other games. 3-1. That's low. And a leadoff walk by Landon Cheney puts Smith aboard. Up steps Jace Mulkey. It was Mulkey who had the big at-bat in game 1 for C of I. Had a hit-and-run single in the 9th inning. Put runners at first and third, and then the wild pitch by Cronin delivered Stocking from third, and that was the difference in that 3-2 win for the Yotes. Runner goes. Pitch was low, and Cheney was not paying attention to the man over at first, and Smith easily swiped second. Might change the at-bat here for Mulkey. We'll see. With a 2-ball, no strike count. Infield coming in at the corners. And the pitch to Cheney by Cheney way outside, ball 3. He's lost his command. Working with a lead for the first time today are the Owls. Probably taking all the way right here. 3-0 pitch. That's down the middle. Called strike. Southern Oregon's women's basketball team loses to Bethel of Tennessee 74-70. Their first loss ends their national title hopes. 3-2 the count now. On the men's side of things, Arizona Christian beats Grace 73-71. That's the team that knocked Tech out of the tournament. As Cheney's pitch rolled back up the middle. Backhanded try by Ortiz, but he comes up empty. To the backhand side that time by Matt Ortiz. First and third, and nobody out. And the batter's Cannon Morgan. Center fielder Cannon Morgan. So C of I putting the pressure back on. Cannon Morgan 0 for 3 in the opener. That one way out of the zone. So Arizona Christian moves on. Knocking off a Grace team that was here in the Basin a year ago. In fact, if you think about it, that tournament last 2 years, that's the two teams. Grace came here back in 2023, and then this year it was Arizona Christian. Cheney, a long pause, runner goes, the pitch is fouled off the mask of Horner. One ball and one strike. College of Idaho's men taking on Georgetown of Kentucky, and they move on 83-71. So that sets up a huge matchup as the pitch is swing and a miss. It's 1-2. CMI and Arizona Christian, two teams that combined to beat Oregon Tech this year 4 times. 4 of the 8 losses by Tech on the year came to those two teams. Cheney will throw over to first, driving Mulkey back to the bag. First and third, nobody out. Here in the second, Cheney's pitch swung on, lined into the gap into left center field. No one's going to get to that ball. Scoring from third comes Smith. Heading to third will go Mulkey. An RBI double off the bat of Cannon Morgan, and C of I's within a run at 2-1. The batter is Evan Brown. That was a hanger up in the zone in a positive count, which makes it even tougher. You want to bury that pitch. The pitch by Cheney is high. First time we've seen Evan Brown today, freshman from Boise High. Brown on the season hitting .222, and he takes strike 1. Job for Landon Cheney here to minimize the damage. Is he able to try to keep at least one of those 2 runners from scoring? High fastball again. Neither skipper has complained about the zone from either umpire today. So I guess they've just realized, okay, that's where it's going to be. 1-2. Came in on the hands with a two-seam fastball, and it's fouled off. Again, next weekend, Tech hits the road. They go to Lewiston, Idaho. 4-game series against the 19-time NAI national champs. 1-2. Curveball got him. Big strikeout for Landon Chaney. Elevated the curveball that time and got him swinging for the first out. So one gone, and here's Pete Bacon, the catcher. Completely closed stance at the plate. He shows bunt, and he gets hit by the pitch. So Bacon aboard will load the bags. Brian Eby, it looks like, will be the courtesy. So they're loaded. Double play ball can get Chaney out of it. As the righties pitch, it's right down the middle to Trevor Watkins, who went 0 for 4 in game 1. Nowhere to put it. 0-1 pitch. Way low and outside. RBI double from Cannon Morgan has gotten C of I on the board after Tech scored twice in the first. 1-1. Fouled off. The outfield of Tam, O'Daniel, and Jones playing a little bit around to right. 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and fouled away off the right field side. I can't wait for Monday just to watch Arizona Christian take on C of I. Two completely different teams. When you've seen them play as many times as I have this year, that's one of those games you just kind of go, I want to see that. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there for Landon Chaney. Watkins down on strikes for the second out. Two completely different styles, the athleticism of Arizona Christian and that zone defense that C of I plays. Ben Gaff flew out his first time up. And the pitch by Chaney in the dirt, and the All-America catcher, Tyler Horner, able to keep that ball in front of him. Oh, would it be great if Chaney could get out of this with just one run across? 1-0 pitch. Guess high? Either that or Ben Gaff shrunk. That's a pitch that's been a strike all day. 2-0 pitch. That's there. Outside edge with a four-seam fastball, and it's 2-1. Ben Gaff, senior for C of I, digs in. Horner sets up outside, the 2-1. Breaking ball, grounded to first. Bad hop, picked up there by Smith. He'll take it to the bag himself and get out of the jam. One across for C of I. It could have been a heck of a lot worse. 1 run on 2 hits. 3 are left. We go to the bottom of the second. Tech leading 2-1.
Hey, grab me 1 too.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. Made fresh by us, baked fresh by you. Starting at $13.99, it's the hottest, meltiest stuffed crust pizza you'll ever have. Because it goes straight from our kitchen to yours. For fresh out of your oven, piping hot, cheesy goodness. It's what stuffed crust pizza should be.
Yes, way down.
Wasn't he a first team All-American as a freshman or something crazy like that?
Yeah.
It was cool talking to my buddies about it in high school. They said that you just stand there because you know if you take one right step or left step, you're just going to cross over the other way and you're done.
Right.
You just stand there and let him blow right by you.
I hope Arizona loses that though.
Yeah.
I did not like them at all.
No.
They were obnoxious in the live streams chat. They were mean to Andrew.
Yep. Leading off the Oregon Tech second, designated hitter Keanu Mizuta. Great job by Landon Chaney to work out of trouble there in the top half of the inning. Keanu Mizuta, first pitch swinging, rockets a ball into right center field for a base hit. He's going to try for two. He's going to be in there sliding with a sliding double. First pitch swinging, Mizuta went into the right center gap and found a home right there, and Tech picks up the offense right away. So up steps Michael O'Daniel. Transfer into the program this year. Has been platooning in center field for a lot of the year. And the pitch to O'Daniel shows bunt, takes a high strike. 0-1. O'Daniel hitting .238, has a home run. He has driven in 6. Has 9 stolen bases as well. And the pitch to O'Daniel, curveball, that one is low. Actually thought that pitch looked more like a strike than the one that was called a strike before it. O'Daniel, squared stance from the right side as Vidlak comes to the plate and he elevates a fastball, and O'Daniel couldn't catch up to it. The count to 1-2. Top of the order next for Tech in this 2-1 ball game. The hit by Mizuta was the first for OIT today. Vidlak's pitch, swing and a miss with the slider. And O'Daniel is down on strikes. 1 out. So with 1 down, Matthew Ortiz, the hitter. Swung at the first pitch of the game and flew out as he takes a fastball inside for ball 1. Ortiz came into the day hitting .368 with 24 knocked in. 1-0. Curveball. Must have missed in. I'm not getting the strike zone today. I've got pretty good plate discipline as a broadcaster. It's been the same way both ways, though. 2-0 pitch. That was just high cheese. Said, can you catch up to it? And Ortiz couldn't. That was ball 3 in the zone, and Ortiz trying to double the lead with 1 swing. Yet to hit a home run this year, though. Ortiz had a couple a year ago. And Vidlak with a look back to second, and then he just kind of chucks it to the second baseman hole. Sometimes that ends up, if you overthrow that one, all of a sudden it's disaster. Hitters count again for Ortiz. The delivery by Vidlak, a fastball. That one is at the knees. Outer third. He hit Bacon's glove right on the outside edge. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out here with Tech leading 2-1. We are in the second. Right-hander's pitch. Slider just missed outside. Great job by Ortiz to hold off on that one. Well, that's a pitch you could just punch through the right side and get an easy RBI if you wanted to. Vidlak's 3-2. Curveball popped up wide of first, foul territory. Over there is Smith, makes an over-the-shoulder catch, and he made it. In fair territory as he ran into the retaining wall. Nice play made by the first baseman, Darren Smith. And so now it's up to Tyler Horner. The catcher, Tyler Horner. I'm surprised that C of I not putting Horner on here with first base open. It's Vidlak's pitch, way high to Horner, who was hit by a pitch. And it was his spot in the order that scored one of the runs. Two to one, Tech, 2 outs here in the inning. And the pitch to Horner, swung on and fouled off. Gianna Mizuta on the very first pitch of the inning, doubled into the right center gap, but he's still standing out there at second base. You can hear the wind starting to gust just a bit out to right. Long sent in the delivery to Horner. High with a fastball comes Vidlak. Tyler Horner, a kid who I think is going to have a chance to play at the next level. Whether it be to start in the minors or potentially in one of the independent leagues, as Horner fouls one off. And the reasoning in all my years of watching, being a catcher, that helps. Being a left-handed hitting catcher helps even more. They want lefty bats. And when you've got plus power like he has, and plus plate discipline, those are all big bona fide signs. 2-2 pitch. Fastball, foul tipped in the box. That's a great job by Horner, noticing that pitch in the very last minute, just barely getting a piece out of it. He was fooled on that pitch by Vidlak, but just got enough of it to earn another 2-2. It's a fastball swung on, hit off the end of the bat. Vidlak able to make the play. He's just going to run to first, touch the bag, and end the inning. In the inning for Tech, no runs, a hit, and they will strand one. We go to the third, still Tech 2, and C of I 1.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Third inning of play here in Game 2 from Steen Sports Park. Landon Cheney still dealing for Tech and misses away with a fastball to James Hull to start the third. 2 runs, 1 hit for Tech, a run on 3 hits, an error for C of I. As it's 2-0 to Hull. Games 3 and 4 tomorrow. First pitch is scheduled for 11 in the morning. As that pitch lined to Barry, it's short. Pat Barry, chance to be a Gold Glove shortstop in this league this year, played a play of the year in game 1 today. We will clip that, and we will have it on our baseball homepage where the video player is later tonight. As good a play as you're going to see. 1-0. That's a strike. Put it this way. If we had better video, it's a bona fide top 10 Sports Center play. I'm still going to send it in. But we won't get it just because of, most of the plays are going to be from the NCAA tournament today for basketball, whether it be men's or women's. Ball and 2 strikes to count to Stocking. Grounded into a double play his first time up. And he waves at a pitch out of the zone. Landon Chaney with his 4th strikeout. And there's 2 outs here in the 3rd. There's been some brackets busted in the Division I tournament today. Arkansas beat St. John's. That's the number 2 seed going down. As that pitch hit into the hole, it's short. Barry just nonchalantly just says, I'm just going to go get it, make an easy play, and get out of the jam there. 3 up and 3 down here in the 3rd for C of I. Also today, Purdue has knocked off McNeese State 76-62. We're back with the bottom of the 3rd next on the Owl Sports Network.
Experience is everything at Klamath Falls Toyota. Experience digital solutions like an online buying process, fast and easy. Estimate your payments. Nice. Value your trade-in and get pre-approved for financing. Do all the paperwork remotely. Choose in-person pickup or at-home delivery. We even offer airport pickup. Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Pat Barry, who we were talking about before going to break, leads things off for Tech here in the 3rd. And Nate Vidlak's pitch to him is there for a called strike. Later today in basketball, you got Wisconsin, BYU, Auburn, Creighton, Gonzaga, Houston, and UCLA and Tennessee. As Barry takes a breaking ball at the knees for a strike. 2 games going on. Texas Tech leading Drake 27-22, and at halftime, Texas A&M over Michigan 39-35. The pitch to Barry. He takes low. Pat Barry, first time up. He walked and scored. 1-2 pitch. That one hit him. You could hear Pat wince as that pitch got him on the inner thigh. So a leadoff base runner for Tech. The plate, the right fielder, Julian Jones. And the pitch to Julian Jones popped up. His struggle on the day continues. This one near the screen, and the catch made. 1 out. First baseman Garrett Smith. Garrett Smith's had a up and down day today. Struck out his last time up. Runner at first. Berry dances there, draws a throw. Tech's had base runners in every inning, but last inning had a runner at second, nobody out, and couldn't score as the curveball's there for a strike. Garrett Smith, right-hand hitter. A lot of pop in that bat. Runner goes this time. Pitch inside. Bacon's throw through on a hop. It goes into center field, but not far enough for Berry to try to deliver it. So Pat Berry, the stolen base. Good pitch to run on that time. It was a changeup down and in. So Tech trying to add to a 2-1 lead with a runner in scoring position for a second straight inning. Playing Smith the pull. And they'll back pick to second. Throw a little bit high that time by the junior right-hander. Went to Hidden Valley High in Grants Pass, part of the Skyline Conference. Pitched here in the basin a lot when they came over to play the 3 Klamath Falls schools. As the pitch to the plate, skied to deep right field, down the line. If it stays fair, this got a shot. This ball is gone! No, they say foul! At the very last second, it was over the fence. But at the last second, as the right fielder Watkins got to the fair foul line, he stood there and he was pointing foul, as did the plate umpire. Had home run distance. Thought Garrett Smith had got that one. I'm looking at Ryan Linden, the first base coach for Tech. He was kind of running down the line as well, and I think he saw the same thing the plate umpire did. Foul pole's not that high here at Steen, so hard to tell whether or not that could have been fair or foul. Smith nearly had his 4th home run of the year. 1-2. Fastball swung on a drive deep right again. Watkins drifts back. Warning track over the shoulder. Makes the catch there. Tagging. Berry goes to third. And so it'll be up to Logan Macy with 2 down. Just missed that one was Garrett Smith. So a runner now at third with 2 outs. Ball in the dirt can get Tech a run, as Vidlak's pitch is a curveball that misses down in the zone. Vidlak fanned Macy his first time up, went back-to-back curveballs against him, and Macy couldn't connect. 1-0. Went fastball this time and lined it into left field for a base hit. Made an adjustment, did Logan Macy. 3-1 Tech on the RBI single. That's what you do. You get beat on a pitch the first time, you sit the other pitch and wait for it. And a great adjustment by a young kid like Logan Macy. Rocket into left field, and Tech has extended the lead. Here's Kyle Tam, and the pitch to him fouled straight back into the screen. Strike 1. Kyle Tam during his career has quietly moved up the record books in Tech history in nearly every offensive category. As he swings and dribbles this one down the third base line, it hugs the chalk, and Vidlak will scoop it foul. But nearly every offensive category, Tam in the top 25. Whether it be hits and runs scored, doubles and triples and homers, RBI, walks, stolen bases. In fact, there are 10 kids on the team that are in the top 25 of the record book. And obviously Tyler Horner rewriting a lot of them. Tam in a hole at 0-2 with Macy at first and a run in here in the third. As Vidlak works from his stretch, and the delivery is a curveball, and it's fouled off. Nate Vidlak has thrown 60 pitches here into the third. Tech leading C of I 3-1. We'll try another 0-2, will Nate Vidlak. And the throw to first looked like Macy was off the bag, and he is. He is picked off over there at first base to end the inning. Tech will settle for 1. A run on 2 hits and 1 nobody left. We're going to 4, 3-1 Tech on the Owl Sports Network.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. Made fresh by us, baked fresh by you. Starting at $13.99, it's the hottest, meltiest stuffed crust pizza you'll ever have. Because it goes straight from our kitchen to yours. For fresh out of your oven, piping hot, cheesy goodness. It's what stuffed crust pizza should be.
Leading off the fourth for College of Idaho, left fielder Jace Mulkey. That was glad, sad baseball if I've ever seen it in that half inning. The glad, the RBI single by Logan Macy. The sad, you get picked off at first base to end the inning. As Jace Mulkey starts things off for C of I and takes a strike from Landon Cheney, now working with a 2-run lead again. We've had a run in each inning for the two teams. They've just flip-flopped as the pitch a swing and a miss on a high fastball. Cheney does a good job mixing up his speed. Good changeup, has a curveball, and then a fastball. As he goes with a fastball that misses just high. Throws from a 3/4 arm slot, so it seems like an easy 3/4 arm slot. 1-2. Goes curveball, and it's lined to left field. It'll fall in front of Tam for a leadoff single. Second hit of the day for Mulkey. And the tying run comes to the plate for the Yotes in the form of Cannon Morgan. It was Cannon Morgan who doubled home a run back in the second to cut the lead to 2-1, but Cheney was able to limit the damage in the inning. Long set this time, and the pitch misses low to Cannon Morgan. Transferred into the C of I program from Lane Community College. There in Eugene. 1-0. Fastball on the inside edge. Tech wearing the pinstripes today, wearing the Navy cap. I didn't get the memo today. I wore the new gray caps to go along with the new gray unis that they've been wearing this year. One, curveball for a strike. Guessing tomorrow they'll probably wear the navy tops. Maybe go baby blues, but probably not. Usually don't wear those at home. 1-2 pitch. And a good piece of hitting by Morgan to fight that one off. And we'll join you around 10:55 in the morning. First pitch at 11 for games 3 and 4 of this weekend series. 1-2 pitch. That's upstairs. And then Tech will come home, play their final 16 games of the year in a row here in this ballpark. 2-2. That was a changeup, and it came in on the hands of Morgan, but he fouled it off. 3 runs, 2 hits for Tech, a run on 4 hits, and an error for C of I. Again, the temperature tomorrow is supposed to climb a bit. Heard it might get to 60 tomorrow. 2-2. Downstairs with a curveball. Be a far cry from the game I was at Thursday when I don't think the temperature ever got above 36 and it was snowing. So they send the runner 3-2 with nobody out. He will go. The payoff pitch is lined into left, a base hit. Runner will try for third. Tam's throw right there. The tag made. He's gone. Mulkey trying to go first to third on a ball hit in front of him. And Tam with a strike to Logan Macy to erase the leadoff runner. A big first out here in the inning. So on the run and hit, Morgan did his job, but Mulkey gets gunned down. Huge break for Tech. As the pitch to Brown, a slider downstairs and away. Great job by Tam getting to that ball quickly and getting rid of it. One out, runner goes. Pitch is lined up there by Macy. As he climbed the ladder, he throws to first. He doubles him up there, and the inning comes to an end. Logan Macy showing his athleticism and went and got it and gets Tech out of trouble. No runs, 2 hits, nobody left. We're going to the bottom of the 4th with Tech leading 3-1.
Oregon Tech in Klamath Falls is the home of Oregon's Polytechnic University. We offer hands-on experience from day one in our real-world teaching labs, and we produce some of the highest-paid graduates in the state, entering some of the most exciting and in-demand fields in STEM and healthcare. But did you know, we also have one of the most competitive athletic programs in the NAIA's Cascade Conference, all-season recreational opportunities, a thriving student life, and an average student-to-teacher ratio of 14-1. Get more out of your college experience with Oregon Tech in Klamath Falls.
Experience is everything at Klamath Falls Toyota. Experience digital solutions like an online buying process, fast and easy. Estimate your payments. Nice. Value your trade-in and get pre-approved for financing. Do all the paperwork remotely. Choose in-person pickup or at-home delivery. We even offer airport pickup. Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Back-to-back big defensive plays for the Hustlin' Owls thwarted a huge opportunity for C of I. And one of the guys who did it was this guy right here, Tam, as he takes a curveball up high, ball 1 to start the 4th. Tam threw out a runner at third base to get the first out of the inning. Then Logan Macy climbed the ladder and got a bang-bang double play. Tam shows bunts it in the air, foul territory. It will go untouched to even the count of the ball and a strike. Tam searching for his first hit of the day. He went hitless in game 1. Right-hand batter from the state of Hawaii. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, little blooper hit foul over the backside of the Tech dugout. And the count to 1-2. Our wind has picked up a bit. Temperatures probably have dropped outside, probably 5 to 10 degrees just with the wind picking up. 1-2. Fastball bounces in. Might have been a split. The count to 2-2. Landon Cheney's just been able to tightrope out of trouble in both the second and the fourth. 2-2. Fastball got him on the outside corner. Ooh, Colatam didn't like that call. 1 out. So with 1 away, Keanu Mizuta, who doubled his first time up, and see if I can put a shift on. As the fastball misses outside to him. Mizuta swung at the first pitch, hit one into the right center gap for a 2-base hit, but was left stranded back in that second inning. 1-0 delivery. That's on the outside edge. Count a ball and a strike. Not the only game here at Steen Sports Park. I know that there's high school softball going on not too far from us. 1-1. Mizuta lines one down the line into left, slicing, foul. Not by much. Mizuta, who had 3 doubles in a game earlier this year, nearly had a second right there. The other game going on over there, it's Klamath Union taking on Lapine. A couple schools, Klamath Union from here in town, and then Lapine just up US 97. 1-2. Mizuta waves at a changeup. And there's 2 outs. So 2 away. Mike O'Daniel, the hitter. For Vidlac, his 4th strikeout. And the pitch to O'Daniel misses low. Mike struck out his first time up. Top of the order waits next. 1-0 pitch. Swung on off the end of the bat. Shallow right center, but playable. Out there's Morgan to put it away for the out. And Nate Vidlac with an easy 4th inning for C of I. We go to the 5th. Tech leads 3-1.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a
Off the College of Idaho 5th inning, catcher Pete Bacon. Top half of the 5th inning here from Steen Sports Park. Pete Bacon to lead things off for C of I. And he takes a fastball downstairs. Pete Bacon's got to go into my all names team for 2025 in baseball and softball. We saw one yesterday. It was Bushnell softball. The player's name was Montana Love. Just love great names. As the pitch just off the corner, Cheney going, what did I do wrong there? But Bacon the count his way at 3-0. You'd think he's tanking. And the righty's pitch. He missed with 4 straight. So Bacon aboard. There is movement in the Tech bullpen down the right field side. And C of I going to use a runner. It's going to be Bryce Mulkey. So Watkins going to be lifted. Eby to hit for him, so we've got pinch runner, and we've got pinch batter. Bryce Mulkey, his brother playing left field, and Cheney misses with his 5th straight pitch. Glad we're not playing at Texas A&M. In fact, the high school game I was at on Thursday, Cottage Grove and Klamath Union, was during the first game, and Klamath Union's pitchers couldn't throw strikes, and Cottage Grove dugout was going ball 4, ball 5, ball 6, ball 10. I think they got up to ball 11. That was ugly. Cheney will throw to first base. Eby came in defensively in game 1 today, as the delivery fouled into the glove of Tyler Horner. Right-hander Caleb Randolph, a left-hander Drake Abood are the two arms down in the pen for Tech. Double barrel going on in the bullpen. 1-1 from Cheney. It's fouled off. And I was talking about the local high schools. There's some pretty good high school players in the basin this year. 1-2, runner goes, pitched low, and Horner isn't going to have a chance. Horner was trying to get rid of it quickly, and Mulkey had a good jump, and the pitch was down in the zone, and no chance for Horner to throw him out, so a stolen base for Eby. Runner in scoring position with nobody out. And a 2-2 to the plate. Downstairs. 3-2. Henley High has the majority of those stellar players. A couple guys, a junior and a senior, pretty high up on Baseball Northwest charts. 3-2. Outside corner, got him. 5th strikeout for Landon Cheney. That was a big one for the first out here of the inning. In fact, when I was talking with C of I's manager between games, that was what he asked me. He goes, what do you think of X, Y, and Z, local players from around here? And I said, those are kids you'd want. Shows the depth of baseball here in the basin as Cheney misses downstairs. Ben Gaff, a double and a triple on the day. 3 hits in game 1. Was a homer away from the cycle. 1-0. Way outside. He does have first base open. It's time called, and Horner going to go out to the mound again. That'll give Jacob Cook a chance to run out to home plate. One of the first basemen for Tech. Give the plate umpire a new, fresh group of balls. Outfield playing Gaff to pull. Hitters count at 2 balls and no strikes, and the delivery. That's low again. Three and 0. I wouldn't think Cheney's going to throw a fastball here. I think it's something off speed, kind of a get-me-over change or a curveball. I don't think it'll be a fastball with first base open. He'll look the runner back to second base. I'm thinking that Gaff's sitting fastball in a certain spot, trying to elevate a pitch, but we'll see. 3-0. Yeah, it was a fastball, and it was way out of the zone. And there's 2 on with 1 out. Ricky Walker on his way out. And we'll see what the skip has to do here. We're in the 5th with 1 out. And it looks like he's going to go and get the lefty. And that's Drake Abood, who is coming out of the bullpen. And while the change is made, we're going to take this timeout.
Experience is everything at Klamath Falls Toyota. Experience digital solutions like an online buying process, fast and easy. Estimate your payments. Nice. Value your trade-in and get pre-approved for financing. Do all the paperwork remotely. Choose in-person pickup or at-home delivery. We even offer airport pickup. Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Left-hander Drake Abood, the guy to come out of the bullpen for the Owls, trying to work out of a 1st and 2nd 1-out jam here in the 5th. Abood, no record, a 2.08 ERA. This is his 7th appearance in 4 1/3 innings, allowed a run on 3 hits, 4 walks. He has struck out 5 from, went to Graham Kapowsin High School, just south of Tacoma, and then pitched at Umpqua Community College before coming here to Tech. For Landon Chaney, can't win it, can't lose it. Goes 4 1/3, a run on 5 hits, 3 walks. He fanned 79 pitches on the day. And it'll be up to Abood to try to get the final 2 outs in this inning. And probably it'll be Randolph next. And I see Chaney still throwing down in the pen as he's trying to make sure he gets that pitch count to where he needs to. The batter will be James Hull as we're set to go. Abood used up his entire walk-up song. That doesn't happen too often for a relief pitcher. So Ricky Walker goes with the percentages, brings in the lefty to face the lefty in Hull. Hull is 1 for 2. And Abood works from the stretch, and he will throw back to second base. Drake Abood in his 3rd year in the program. Guy who has been used for an inning here and an inning there in spots as the pit bunted foul off the first base side. That was not a sacrifice. That was a drag bunt trying to get a base hit, trying to get the ball past the left-hand pitcher as he falls off the rubber most of the time to the third base side. And in doing so, if you can pull a bunt off that first base side, it goes into no man's land. Second baseman's not going to be able to make the play, and then now you just have to outrun the first baseman. 0-1. Curveball for a strike. Pulled the string on a pitch. 12-6 curveball on the inside corner. And Drake Abood's ahead of the count at 0-2. Malky at second, Gaff at first here in the 5th. The delivery is a changeup, and it's fouled away. C of I won the opener 3-2. Getting a run in the top half of the 9th inning to break a 2-2 tie. The pitch is in the dirt, squirts away from Horner. Horner went down trying to block that one and couldn't, as it short hops home plate. So we'll see if Tech brings the infield in a bit or not. Probably not. 3-2 from Abood. is fouled off. I say 1-2 from Abood is fouled off. Tech will give up a run for an out. Unless the ball's hit to the hill. 1-2 again. Swung on, fly ball, fairly deep right field. Jones on his horse, reaches up, he's got it. Spins around, and he'll hustle the ball back in. It'll be a sacrifice fly as Julian Jones did a somersault after catching the ball deep in right field off the bat a hole. A run is across, it's charged to Cheney. It's a 3-2 ball game. That was a change-up inner third. And Hull was able to get the hands through. Abood's pitch. Just off the outside corner, ball one. Abood to the plate. Miss it again. Tech has been limited to just 2 hits here in the nightcap, but has the lead for now. 2-0. Fouled away. Off the end of the bat that time by Stocking. Caleb Randolph still throwing in the pen. We'll probably see him in the 6th. 2-1. That one in the dirt. And Tyler Horner able to knock it down. 3-2-0 for Tech, 2-5-1 for C of I. As Abood's pitch fouled away. And the count full. If Abood can get Stocking, he would be the guy in line for the victory. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off the inner part of the bat. Came in on the hands, hit that one right off the knob, but fouled it straight back. Count 3 balls and 2 strikes, a run in for C of I. Tying run 90 feet away with 2 down. And Abood to home plate. Fastball just missed outside, ball 4. A 2-out walk to Stocking. Darren Smith, the scheduled hitter. Watch the Tech dugout. Do they stay with Abood? They will, it looks like. And with a lefty on the hill, Tech a team, or say C of I a team that loves to run the first and third play to try to steal a run. It's not as easy to do with a lefty on the bump as the pitch fouled off. If you're watching along and you can see over at first base, you'll see how big of a lead that Stocking will get, especially if it gets to 2 strikes. Abood from the belt. His pitch to the plate is off the outside corner, ball 1. Darren Smith here in game 2, 0 for 1 with a walk. 1-1. Swung on and fouled off. Now you'll watch. Almost guaranteed that Stocking is going to take a ginormous lead over there at first. He's taken a big lead. Now he'll extend it even more. Abood to the plate. Runner goes. Curveballs popped up into right center and playable. Julian Jones waits, has it, the inning is over. C of I gets 1, it could have been worse. 1 run, no hits, no errors, 2 left, halfway home in the nightcap with Tech leading 3-2.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Leading off the last of the fifth for Tech, second baseman Matt Ortiz. The first pitch he sees here in the inning. As it'll be Tyler Horner, the batter. The catcher, Tyler Horner. As they were waiting to get the ball. Horner looking for his first hit of the game as he takes a curveball for a strike. He was hit by a pitch back in the first. And the toss to Horner. Swung on line into the gap into right center field. That's down for a base hit. Ortiz will head to third. Horner will hold right there. And here comes Tech first and third. And nobody out. Big swing right there for Tyler Horner to extend his hit streak. So Dane Bradshaw set to run over at first. So an opportunity here for Tech. And the pitch to Patrick Berry, line through the right side, a base hit. Here comes Ortiz to score 3 hits in a row right here to start the inning for the Hustlin' Owls. Quick start for Tech. And it's 4-2. Quick start to this inning. Here's Julian Jones with 2 on and nobody out. And they'll pull her back to second, a high throw right there. So Patrick Berry with a run scoring hit. Long set by Vidlak, showing bunt. Jones drag bunt up the third base side. And it goes foul. Strike one. Tech has doubled their hit output here in the 5th inning alone. Runners go. Pitch hit foul deep down the right field side. And it's now 0-2. Drake Aboodsday done. Can see him jogging to go get that foul ball. It'll be Caleb Randolph's game in the 6th. 0-2 to Julian Jones. And the pitch to the plate down low with a split. Count to 1-2. Bottom of the 5th inning. Tech now leading 4-2. 2 on, nobody out. And Vidlak has a runner picked off. That's got to be a balk, I would think. Through to the wrong base. And Ricky Walker's going to come out. We'll see what the umpires will confer. Vidlak stepped off, but the runner was at second, not at third. And didn't throw to the initial base. And as soon as it happened, I was like, that's a balk. We'll see if the umpires may confer on it. Plate umpire would have a better look at this. And Ricky Walker going through saying exactly, hey, this is what he did. We'll see if they will ask for help and the umpires will come together. It looked like as Vidlak brought his front leg up, if that's the case, you'll have to disengage and go back to the base at second. Instead, you can't really step off and throw straight to third. We'll see what the crew decides. And they're going to call him out. Wow. It's another call today just perplexing me. And a big play there for C of I. Bradshaw picked off, if you're scoring with us, 1-5-4. That's a huge play. You can't make that mistake if you're an umpire crew. 1-2 pitch. And that pitch rolled to the left side. Backhanded stop. They'll go to second. And they won't get the play there. It'll be an infield single for Julian Jones. How important now was that play? So first and second, 1 out for Garrett Smith. First baseman the way that ball was hit, where they would have been playing the infield, probably would have been a base hit as Garrett Smith takes one high. 3 hits here in the inning for Tech. First hit of the day for Julian Jones. Garrett Smith nearly hit a home run his last time up. And the pitch to him, that's a curveball that drifts low. Nate Vidlak has thrown 78 pitches. And there is movement in the C of I bullpen behind him. Tech looking for a gapper here to score 2. The pitch to Smith nearly hit him. Missed in on his hands. It's 3-0. Logan Macy, who singled home a run last time up, is standing on deck. 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. Telegraph right down the middle. A run across here in the inning for Tech, wanting more. And it'll be a pick move back to second base. Final line on Landon Cheney. He goes 4 1/3, 2 runs, 5 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. He will get a no decision today. 3-1 to Smith. Fastball, threw it by him. 3-2. This is a job if you're Smitty to try to get a ball the other way. Big hole on the right side. At worst, try to get a ball to the outfield that you can move Barry to third. Do they send the runners 3-2? I wouldn't think so. Vidlak will pick at second. Both runners go diving back to the bag. The throw way off line as Hull, the second baseman, hadn't broke in behind Barry. Big pitch here for Nate Vidlak. 3-2. Breaking ball, hammered deep to left field. Warning track, walk, and it's down for extra bases. 1 will score. Here comes Jones to score, as he pirouettes his way across home, and it's 6-2 Tech. The third baseman, Malky, was on his horse trying to get to that ball. Might have got a glove on it as he made a dive deep in left field, but he couldn't collect it. On a 2-run double, doubles the Tech lead. Here's Logan Macy, and he takes one upstairs. And I'm not sure what happened to Julian Jones when he came across. Must have caught a spike, but he tumbled his way across home plate. And now time called. I think they're going to lift the runner Smith at second. We'll see who comes in to run for him. And it is going to be Hunter Huff, who will go out and run at second base. Attention please, running at second, number 13, Hunter Huff. So Hunter Huff, the kid from Hood River. Chance to run. In at second base. Vidlak's pitch to Macy. That's high again. Garrett Smith with the double off the warning track deep and left. That wind kept that ball from getting out. As it tossed to Macy a strike. If it had been an hour ago when the wind had died down, that ball's gone by a long while. But the wind kept it in the field of play, but no chance for the outfielder to get to it. 2-1 to Macy. That's high with a curveball. Tam waits next here in the fifth. 3 across for the Hustlin' Owls. They've extended the lead to 6-2. 3-1. A high strike call to Macy. And again, Tech batters a little frustrated with the zone. C of I batters have been frustrated with the zone as well. Three-two pitch. That's low for ball 4. They'll back pick to second, but Huff able to get back there. And Tam will have a chance with 2 on and 1 out. And Sean Humberger on his way out to the hill. That might be it. We'll find out. As they will have a conversation out there on the hill and see what, if he's going to stay with the right-hander or go to the bullpen. And the longtime skipper who's been with the C of I program for nearly 40 years will stay with his guy. So Tam to dig in. First and second, 1 down. And the delivery by Vidlak. Curveball low. Ball 1. Most likely the C of I skipper telling Vidlak, you got to get these 2 guys or we're going to the pen. 6 runs for Tech in the game as the pitch high again, overthrown by Vidlak. It's 2-0. As I mentioned, he went to Hidden Valley High, would come over here, play Klamath Union, Mazama, and Henley in that Skyline Conference. Hidden Valley, his alma mater, advanced to the state tournament the last couple years. They got a couple good players this year as well. Hitters count for Tam. 2-0. It's a fastball line deep down the left field side, but foul. Just out in front of it was Tam as he got barrel on that one. But just out in front of it a bit. I think Kala would want that pitch back. That one must have looked like a grapefruit coming in. Hunter Huff at second, Logan Macy at first with 1 out to make it 3 in for Tech. As the pitch to Tam misses low. Vidlak loses Tam. It's probably the end of the night for him. 3-1. Fouled off. The switch hitting Keanu Mizuta waits next. On a cold, windy afternoon here in the Basin. Vidlak set the 3-2 fastball. That's upstairs. And Keanu Mizuta to be the batter. And we watch off the third base side, and it looks like that is going to be it. And that's going to be it for the right-hander Vidlak. And while the change is made here in Klamath Falls, take this time out.
Experience is everything at Klamath Falls Toyota. Experience digital solutions like an online buying process, fast and easy. Estimate your payments. Nice. Value your trade-in and get pre-approved for financing. Do all the paperwork remotely. Choose in-person pickup or at-home delivery. We even offer airport pickup. Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Your attention, please. Pitching for College of Idaho, number 18, left-hander Jacob Lewis. Pitcher for College of Idaho is left-hander Jacob Lewis, a senior, a transfer from the College of Southern Idaho. And for Lewis, leads the team in wins. As Lewis 3-0 on the season with a 7 ERA in 18 innings, allowed 14 earned runs on 23 hits. 9 walks and 16 strikeouts. He'll face the switch hitting Keanu Mizuta here with 1 out and the bases loaded, and Tech leading by a score of 6-2. Nate Vidlak goes 4 1/3, 6 runs, 5 earned, 6 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. He can lose it. He cannot win it. And the only out that has been made in this inning was that apparent balk when Dane Bradshaw was picked off of second base. So the batter, Keanu Mizuta. Nowhere to put it. And the pitch to Mizuta, outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, the count. Big spot here for Mizuta. The delivery fouled off the mask of the catcher. Tech with their biggest run output of an inning today, after they were limited to just 2 runs and 5 hits in the opener. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Elevated fastball. Mizuta couldn't catch up to it. Little different look from the left side. Cam at first. Macy at second. Huff at third. 1-2 pitch. Lewis hits it in a line drive into left center field. That's down for extra bases. Huff's going to score. Right behind him, Macy. They'll wave Tam around, and Keanu Mizuta with a 3-run double gives Tech a 9-2 lead. That one a little bit off the end of the bat by Mizuta, but just muscled that one into the left center power alley. As he clears the bases, and extends the lead to 9-2 as the pitch to Michael O'Daniel fouled away off the right field side. Strike one. Can close the book now on Vidlak. Vidlak will give up 9 runs, 8 earned on the afternoon. And the toss to the plate, line to center. Out there's Brian Eby to make the catch for the second out. And back to the top of the Tech order, and Matthew Ortiz. And it was Ortiz that started this inning off by getting hit by the very first pitch you saw. 10th batter in the inning for Tech. They've plated 6 and lead 9-2. As Lewis missed inside with a fastball. And the delivery high and away again. 2-run double by Garrett Smith, a 3-run double by Keanu Mizuta. The big blows here in the inning. Pat Barry also had a run-scoring single. 2-0 pitch, and Ortiz fouls it away. And you look back and see if I had a couple opportunities with men in scoring position, couldn't score. And all of a sudden, Tech, with a couple big plays, is the runner going to head towards third. Mizuta's going to steal that one on the lefty. The pitch was low for ball 3. Mizuta, a guy who doesn't steal many bags, had a running start against Lewis. So he's at third now with 2 outs. And the pitch to Ortiz is a swinging strike. Count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Payoff pitch. Way outside. It's going to give Tyler Horner a chance. Tyler Horner had a base knock his last time up. That was in this inning. 11th man to hit for Tech in the inning. Horner extended his hit streak with that base hit. And the pitch to Horner, high and in, ball 1. One ball, no strike pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Horner from the left side, facing the lefty. He hits lefties well. The delivery, fouled off. 1-2. You would think Ortiz going to do a similar thing, what we saw last half inning, trying to get themselves maybe caught a run down or something to try to get a run across. You don't want to waste Horner's at bat. If you get thrown out on the base paths, you got your top hitter coming up. So especially with the lefty there, I would expect Ortiz to get a running start. And there he goes. It's the pitch to Horner, skied to deep center. Eby going back, still going back. Track on the warning track, 400. And 10 feet away to make the catch to retire the side. Tyler Horner just missed that one. Any other yard in the league, that ball is gone. But Tech scores 5. Make it 6. On 5 hits, they strand 2. New ball game as we go to the 6th. Hustlin' Owls 9. C of I 2.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger.
Jace Malky starts things off for C of I as we go to the 6th. New pitcher for Tech is right-hander Caleb Randolph. And for Randolph, on the year, he will be making his 7th appearance, and his fastball misses high. 1-0 record, 1.74 ERA in 10 and a third innings, 2 runs, 4 hits, 7 walks. He has struck out 11. And the righty's pitch is popped up off the first base side. Near the screen, Garrett Smith goes over. I believe he ran out of room, and he did. Count to 1-1. Caleb Randolph, 6'4" junior, originally from Crater High School over in Central Point. Started his college career at Bethany Lutheran. That's a Division III school. Came home to come back to Southern Oregon and pitch for Ricky Walker and Tech. 1-1 to Malky is a curveball for a strike. 12-6 hammer that time. Completely different kind of arm slot than what we saw from both Cheney and Abood. 1-2 threw the curveball again, and it's fouled off. Drake Abood is in line for the victory. Two-thirds of an inning, walked a batter. That is unless Randolph goes a long ways. 1-2. Fastball misses up. It's one of those fun instances as an official scorer where if Tech goes on to win this game, you can kind of assign who earns the win. 2-2. Swung on and fouled off, though the difference being when Abood came into the game, it was a tight game. It wasn't like it was a blowout. Still a lot of baseball left to be played. 2-2 pitch. Curveball again on the inside corner. Got him. Jace Malky frozen by Randolph for out number 1. The batter is Morgan. Randolph making his home debut, as are the Owls today. And my guess is Tech gonna use some arms late. Is that pitch a strike? I can see a change made by the Owls. Corey Siracusa is now playing second base for Matt Ortiz. As a delivery, a strike. So Siracusa has taken over for Ortiz here in the 6th. One, two. Wasted fastball up in the zone. 9 runs, 7 hits for Tech. 2 runs, 5 hits, and an error for C of I. The pitch to Morgan. That's up. Morgan had a RBI double way back in the second. That cut a Tech lead to 2-1. C of I had the bases loaded and 1 out and did not score again. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball back up the middle, buried to his left. Has it, but won't be able to make a play. It'll be an infield single for Cannon Morgan. And it's one of those plays where you look at it. Does Pat Berry probably make that play? Potentially. But does every shortstop make that play? No. And it would take a perfect play for him to get the out, as the pitch to Brown misses high. And as a play in which Berry would have to glove it, get rid of it quickly because the runner going down the line was flying. 1-0 pitch. That's a strike. Count evens at a ball and a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss late on that pitch was Brown. Outfield plays a little bit around to right. Randolph looking for a double play ball. Runner goes. Pitch swung on. That's going to take away the double play. Berry stays down with it, makes a throw to first. They get the out, but by putting the runner in motion, C of I avoids the double play. The batter's the catcher, Pete Bacon. I don't know if they would have been able to turn two. The delivery. Bacon takes high. Bacon has walked and he has been hit by a pitch. Randolph delivers. Good fastball. Tech leads 9-2 here in the sixth of the nightcap. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Randolph with gas. And so you got to pick what you're going to think. Randolph's shown that curveball. He's been able to elevate that fastball to make it even tougher. Pitch to get out of the inning is Caleb Randolph. The transfer, 1-2 to the plate. Swing and a miss, got him. Inning over. No runs, a hit, one laugh. We go bottom six with Tech's leading 9-2.
Oregon Tech in Klamath Falls is the home of Oregon's Polytechnic University. We offer hands-on experience from day one in our real-world teaching labs, and we produce some of the highest-paid graduates in the state, entering some of the most exciting and in-demand fields in STEM and healthcare. But did you know? We also have one of the most competitive athletic programs in the NAIA's Cascade Conference, all-season recreational opportunities, a thriving student life, and an average student-to-teacher ratio of 14-1. Get more out of your college experience with Oregon Tech in Klamath Falls.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
New pitcher for C of I is left-hander Willie Schertz, as the southpaw will make his 7th appearance on the year. No record, 11.25 ERA in 4 innings. Has allowed 5 earned runs on 11 hits, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. The third pitcher used by the Yotes here in this one, and he'll face the left-handed bat of Patrick Berry to start things off here in the 6th, with Tech leading by a score of 9-2, with this being a conference doubleheader. If Tech were to get a 10-run lead through 7, the game would be called. And so an opportunity there if Tech can get the bats going to try to get this game to end in a quicker note. So the outfielders have changed a bit. Malky now in left, Eby in center, and Morgan has moved around to right. Gaff, Stocking, Hull, and Smith still out there for C of I. As Patrick Berry set to start things off for the good guys. Patrick Berry, a hit in both ends of this doubleheader after his 37-game hit streak that he had. Went hitless and now has started a 4-game hit streak as he shows bunt and takes a Shirts pitch for a strike. 0-1. Tyler Horner, with hits in both ends of the doubleheader, now has a 16-game hit streak as the changeup is there for a called strike. Church jumps ahead at 0-2. Kind of a funky delivery is Shirts. Keeps the ball hidden for a long while. Junior from Weiser, Idaho. Right there along the Snake River in the far western reaches of the state. 1-2 pitch. High again to Pat Berry. This is a C of I team that has over 50 guys on their roster. 2-2. Berry fouls it off the third base side. That'll find its way out of play. That's a difficulty at some schools. You use athletics as an enrollment tool. See it a lot of times with football teams when they have 190 guys on a roster, but only 11 can play. 2-2. That's low to Berry. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And in baseball, you can only have 9 guys play, and really 24 maybe in a weekend. 3-2. That's low, and Berry walks to start the inning. It'll bring up Julian Jones, who had a hit his last time up. And Jones, when he scored on Garrett Smith's double last inning, caught a spike as he came towards home plate, spun head over heels across the plate. We'll try to find that one today as well. As the pitch, a high strike to Jones, 0-1. We'll have a lot of clips to try to go through and find after today. As the lefty's pitch to the plates, popped up on the infield. Who wants it? Pitcher saying he wants it. Did the smart thing and gave way to the first baseman, and Smith has it for the out. 1 away. You don't never want the pitcher to make that catch. So 1 away. Here's Smith. Doubled home a pair his last time up. 1 for 2 in the game as the pitch bounces in, ball 1. Big difference between Shirts and all of the other arms we've seen today. Soft throwing. He's that loogie they like to call him. That left-handed specialist. And he'll throw over to first. Soft thrower. A lot of spin. Trying to get an offense off balance. Someone you wouldn't go through an order twice as the pitch fouled off. But a guy who can come in, get a team off balance, get a couple outs, and then come back to a firmer arm. 1-1. That one's way high and out of the zone. And down to second will go Berry on the wild pitch. Puts a runner in scoring position for Tech here with 1 away. That one, I don't know if it just slipped out of the hands of Shirts or if it just was overthrown. The pitch to the plate, line drive, that's into left, a base hit. Pat Berry's going to score easily on that one and give Garrett Smith a 3 RBI afternoon. Tack on another for the Hustlin' Owls. It's 10-2. Went down and just lined that one into left center field. Looks like Smith's day may be done. Jacob Cook going to come in and run over at first. Got to know Cookie pretty well over the last couple of years. He's one of my son's assistant coaches over at Klamath Union. When he can get there away from practice, as Logan Macy fouls the first pitch off. A kid who Ricky Walker said might be the most improved guy on this team. And he's elevated his game and has 3 home runs on the year. Macy had an RBI single in this one as he takes the pitch high. 10-2 Tech. Macy has also walked in this one. 1-1. Swung on, fouled off. Colatam sits in the on-deck circle. Hustlin' Owls leading 10-2 here in the nightcap. Trying to even the series at a game apiece. 1-2. Swing and a miss on a changeup. And Macy down on strikes for the second out. So 2 away. Colatam the batter. Tam 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. He has walked. And he takes a pitch low for ball 1. Patrick Berry has scored 4 runs in the afternoon. As the pitch to home plate, down and in, ball 2. The switch hitting Keanu Mizuta is on deck. Doubled left-handed, doubled right-handed. He is driven in 3. Hitters count here for Tam. The pitch to the plate is a strike. Fastball on the outside corner. Tech has out-hit C of I here in game 2. 8-6. 2-1. That's way high. Count to 3-1. Love to see Mizuta get another chance with men on scoring position. 3-1. And that's lined down the left field line. That's in there for extra bases. Cook will end up at third. I believe they'll hold him there on a Colatam double. 2 in scoring position as the hit parade continues for the Hustlin' Owls. Last time Keanu Mizuta came up, cleared the bases with a double into the left center gap. That broke the game open. If he can find the grass here, could give Tech a 10-run lead. As the pitch misses high, ball 1. We're in the 6th. It's 10-2 Tech. A 6-run 5th inning rally has broke the game open. 1-0. Mizuta takes a strike. We are past the 5 o'clock hour here local time. Can play probably till about 7:15 before it gets too dark as Mizuta swings and fouls it off. Count to a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second, runner at third. 1-2. Swung on that ball, rope foul off the left field side. All of a sudden, Tech starting to get some barrel. Something they didn't do in game 1 against Oliver Massey. 1-2 again. Change up that misses low. Count to 2-2. Jacob Cook down at third. Colatam, who doubled, he's at second. 2-2. Change up, and it's fouled off. Mizuta staring out at the lefty. 2-2. Low and in again. Right-handed bat of Michael O'Daniel in the number 9 spot of the order. He would hit next if Mizuta can get on. Shirt set. 3-2 to the plate. Change up. High strike 3 call. The inning is over. Tech settles for a run on 2 hits. They've 2. We go to the 7th. Tech with a 10-2 lead.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. Made fresh by us, baked fresh by you. Starting at $13.99, it's the hottest, meltiest stuffed crust pizza you'll ever have. Because it goes straight from our kitchen to yours. For fresh out of your oven, piping hot, cheesy goodness. It's what stuffed crust pizza should be.
Off the College of Idaho 7th, center fielder Brian Eby. Nine, 1-2 due up for C of I here in the 7th. As it'll be Eby, Gaff, and Hull against Caleb Randolph in his 2nd inning of relief, and a good tailing fastball for strike 1. Changes for Tech. Now in right field is Chase Adani, and Jacob Cook has stayed in. He is at first. Oh, 1 pitch. That's high. Eby 0 for 1 with a strikeout. As he entered the game back in inning number 5. 1-1. Spikes a pitch all the way back to the screen. Tech softball today, doubleheader sweep of Bushnell. Win 2-0 and 7-2. As they head off on the road for 12 straight. 2-1. High strike call. Bushnell 14, Warner Pacific 4, game 1 of their doubleheader. That has gone final. As the pitch high again, 3-2. UBC 10, Corbin 3. Final game 1 of that doubleheader. Try to get you caught up on all the scores. 3-2 pitch. Fastball low and in, ball 4. Lewis Clark State knocks off Eastern Oregon 11-9. So that's all the game 1s today. To the top of the order in Ben Gaff. So Eby aboard, Ben Gaff the batter. And Randolph to the plate, overthrows a fastball. Ben Gaff 0 for 2 with a walk here in the nightcap. Morgan with 3 hits, Mulkey with 2. That leads the way for the Yotes. As the pitch by Randolph misses low again. Struggling with his release point, and Horner going to go out and have a conversation with the right-hander. A spot in the game where you got to get 9 outs. Sometimes those 9 outs are the hardest to get. Ben Gaff doubled, tripled, singled in game 1. All of those hits were against the starter, Tim Williams. 2-0. High strike call. Tech with 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 6 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. CFI with 1 in the second and 1 in the fifth. 2-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Pure power that time from Caleb Randolph. Eby, the runner at first, has good speed. 2-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called. Frozen was Ben Gaff at the plate. Another punch out for the Tech staff. For Oregon Tech pitching, that's now 7 strikeouts. And the pitch to home plate misses low. Taking a huge early lead over at first base was Eby. Randolph hasn't paid much attention with an 8-run lead. And the pitch to the plate, a fastball, caught the outside third. Looks like some movement in the Tech bullpen. I think that's Jalen Jegno down there throwing. 1-1. Swung on, ground ball back up the middle. Siracusa flips to Berry, on to first, double play. Taylor made twin killing to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We stretch for a second time today. Tech leads 10-2.
Experience is everything at Klamath Falls Toyota. Experience digital solutions like an online buying process, fast and easy. Estimate your payments. Nice. Value your trade-in and get pre-approved for financing. Do all the paperwork remotely. Choose in-person pickup or at-home delivery. We even offer airport pickup. Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
CFI goes to their bullpen. Tanner Keener to take over as we go last of 7 for Keener, his 4th appearance. 3 innings, a run on 3 hits, no walks. He has struck out 1. 4th pitcher used by the CFI staff today. It'll be O'Daniel, Ortiz, and Horner due up. A 2 spot in the inning for Tech, and they will win. As it looks like Jalen Jagdeo will come in if we go to the 8th. Who made his season debut up in Canada. Tech leading by a score of 10-2. A 6-run 5th inning rally has broke this game wide open on a cool day here in the Basin. Expected to be much warmer tomorrow, which is definitely something we all have been looking forward to. So Mike O'Daniel to start it off. O'Daniel 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He'll be followed by Siracusa and Horner. The pitch to the plate, a fastball. That's there for called strike. 0-1. Outfield straight away, playing fairly deep for the right-hander. And the pitch to the plate, he threw it by him, strike two. Kind of an unorthodox delivery. Right over the top is Keener. Doesn't throw from that traditional arm slot. He is tall where it comes to that release point. Use a lot of his backside to get his power. 0-2 goes a loopy curveball that misses way high. Tanner Keener, 5'11", 185-pounder from Mountain Home, Idaho. 1-2. Went with a curveball and got him on the inside edge. One out on the board. So with one away, it'll be Corey Syracuse' chance. And he is checking in just to make sure that he is on the lineup card. Came in defensively back in the top of the sixth. But just check it in just to make sure that they got him. The toss to Corey. Swung on a line to left field coming in. Diving try. Looked like it was trapped. What will they say? They say out. It looked like it was trapped. But they will call an out there. And a great play by Malky out in left to make the catch. Thought that ball was trapped. They said no. As I mentioned earlier with Tyler Horner coming up, he has a 16-game hit streak. That's a career best for him. The pitch to Horner. A curveball misses inside, ball one. Tyler Horner 1 for 3 in the nightcap. Had a double in game one. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, line shot hit. Backhanded stop on one hop by the shortstop, and a nice play there by Chandler Stocking to the backhand side to make the play and take a base hit away from Tyler Horner. Tech retired in order in the 7th. We go to the 8th. Still 10-2 Tech. Tech will stay with Caleb Randolph as we go to the 8th inning. Stretch him out to see if he can work 3 innings. He puts up a 0 in this inning. Probably will qualify for a win. As he will face Stocking, Smith, and Malky. And it was Stocking who made the great play in the last half inning. Take away a base hit from Tyler Horner, who's been robbed a couple times in this one. Randolph's pitch. Misses high for a ball. Great opportunity for a guy to get strength or length out a little bit, stretched out. In terms of pitching, somewhere down the line you're going to need long relief from Caleb Randolph. As he misses high for ball 2. That was Noah Lowe last weekend. Spot start for him in game 4 of the series at UBC, and he went 6. He had primarily been a 2 or 3 inning guy throughout the year. 2-0. That's at the knees, a strike. To Stocking, who was 0 for 2 with a walk here in game 2. He was 0 for 3 with a run scored in the opener. 2-1 pitch, that's high. It was Stocking that broke a 2-2 tie in game 1, scored on a wild pitch, and ended up being the winning run for the Yotes as they took a 3-2 victory. 3-1, popped up foul. Looking down into that Tech bullpen. Couple guys down there playing catch, but I believe it'll be Jagdeo, the first one to come in if needed. 3-2. Fouled off one more time. Randolph has thrown 42 pitches through his 2+ innings of work. You can hear that wind just a bit howling out there. Not like a couple games we had here last year, that was for sure. 3-2 again. Curve ball swung on and just got a piece of it. Did Stocking. Stocking, a transfer from Alabama A&M. Division I program. 3-2. Swung on, hit in the air, left center field playable. Who wants it out there? Looks like O'Daniel who will make the catch for Tech. 1 out. Leadoff man retired. In the Tech 8th, they'll have Barry, Jones, and Cook due up. As a right-hander to the plate, and it misses low for a ball. Darren Smith, 0 for 2 with a walk. As Randolph's deliveries popped up into shallow left. Barry going out, battling the wind, and the slick-filling Tech shortstop has it for the 2nd out. They'll bring up Jace Malky. Malky has been the offense for C of I. He's 2 for 3. He and the guy on deck, Cannon Morgan, have 5 of their 6 hits as Randolph brushes him back with a high fastball. Tech 10, C of I 8, or C of I 2 here in the 8th. That pitch lined to center field, but right there is O'Daniel. Easy play for the out, and 3 up and 3 down for the Yotes here in the 8th. We go bottom 8, Tech leading 10-2.
Experience is everything at Klamath Falls Toyota. Experience digital solutions like an online buying process, fast and easy. Estimate your payments. Nice. Value your trade-in and get pre-approved for financing. Do all the paperwork remotely. Choose in-person pickup or at-home delivery. We even offer airport pickup. Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
C of I goes to their pen once again. Left-hander Calvin Uper to take over. 1-0 record, a 27 ERA, making his 5th appearance on the year. 3 innings, 9 runs, 10 hits, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. Sean Humberger piecing together the back end of this game after Nate Vidlak was unable to get out of the 5th inning. Tech will have a pair of left-handed bats coming up. It'll be Barry Jones, and then it'll be Jacob Cook to hit third here in the inning. So 2 lefties to come up here in the frame. Calvin Uper's dad, actually a Hall of Famer at C of I. In fact, held a lot of the pitching records when they brought their program back in the late 80s. And it wasn't just recently that some of those records ended up getting broke. So again, it'll be Barry to be followed by Hidani and Cook here in the inning. So a couple new batters to come up for Tech here in the inning. Pat Barry's had a good day. The pitch to him is downstairs, ball 1. Barry 1 for 1, 2 walks, a hit by pitch. He scored 4 runs. The one hit he had was an RBI single. That was way back in the first. 1-0. Up and in again. Again, 2 runs for Tech here in the inning. And this game is over. Fastball strike. For C of I, they have gone with Bidlack, Lewis, Schertz, Keener, now Uper. 2-1. Swung on, base hit through the middle. Keep on hitting is Pat Barry. And the batter for Tech is Chase Hidani. First at bat of the day for Chase Hidani. Represents the winning run. And Uper's pitch. That's a strike. Hidani hitting .222. No homers, 3 RBI. Has 2 doubles on the year. Barry over there at first base. And the delivery. Curveball for a strike. If somehow, some way, Barry comes around to score in this inning, be the first time in 4 years that Tech could have a guy score 5 runs in a game. 0-2. Swung on, line drive, hit right at second. They'll go back to first, but able to get back in time is Barry. So Donnie lines out for the first out of the inning. So again, Jacob Cook is first at bat. Guy with some home run pop. 3 home runs on the year for Cook, 7 runs knocked in. And the pitch to Cook, change up that misses low. With that wind blowing out to right field, a guy who could extend his barrel and end this game with 1 swing. 1-0 pitch, up and in with a fastball. Guy who has been unlucky of late when he's had at bats, hit balls hard, but just seems like at people. He said, I'm excited to have a big second half. Lefty-lefty matchup with a runner at first. Goes Barry. The pitch is low. Throw through to second. Won't be anywhere near second base. And so a stolen base for Pat Barry. And a base runner in scoring position for Jacob Cook. The count is 3 balls and no strikes. I don't think they're going to green light him, but we'll find out. The delivery up high, and he walks. They'll give Logan Macy a chance here with the winning runs aboard. Macy had a big hit earlier in the game. Lined a RBI single. That was against the starter, Nate Vidlak. Winning run now at first for Tech. And the pitch to the plate by Uper misses inside for ball one. You get to that point of the game where you never know who may be coming in the on-deck circle to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Sun has come out for the first time today. And the pitch to the plate's a line shot to center field. Eby goes back, gets back, makes the catch. He'll draw the throw coming back in from the outfield. And there's 2 down. Another ball hit right on the screws that time by Logan Macy. But Eby able to make the catch for the second out. And here's Colatam. And so separating us from the 9th inning is Colatam. Doubled his last time up. Does that here, probably wins the game. Runner's going to go to third. Both runners go. They'll throw through to second base. It goes into center field. That's going to pick up a run. To third base will go Cook. It's still in the outfield. And finally, C of I going to get the ball in. That'll be a poor throw by the catcher to allow the run to score from third. It's 11-2. And the winning run now just 90 feet away. So it goes as a double steal on the pitch that was down. Winning run at third for Tech. And the 1-0 pitch. And Colatam, line drive down the left field line. That's going to drop and win this best baseball game. 12-2 the final. And that'll do it. A walk-off RBI single from Colatam. And Tech takes the back end of the doubleheader here today by a score of 12-2 on a bloop single off the bat of Colatam. And Oregon Tech picks up the victory, evens the series up at a game apiece heading into tomorrow's doubleheader. Final line score in the ball game. For Tech, 12 runs, 11 hits, no errors. For C of I, 2 runs, 6 hits. They commit 2 errors. Winning pitcher for OIT, it is Caleb Randolph. As Randolph improves to 2-0 on the season, the loss goes to Nate Vidlak for C of I. He falls to 2-1. Time of game 2, 2 hours and 37 minutes. We'll have game 3 and 4 tomorrow. We'll start at 11 a.m. We hope that you will see us out here at the ballpark. Until then, friends, I'm Mike Safford, reminding each and every one of you, don't just have a great day, make it a great day. In the opener with C of I defeating Tech 3-2, but a run rule victory for the Hustlin' Owls in the nightcap. They win the nightcap 12-2. We're back here from the ballpark tomorrow at 11. Until then, friends, see you.
Oregon Tech in Klamath Falls is the home of Oregon's Polytechnic University. We offer hands-on experience from day one in our real-world teaching labs, and we produce some of the highest-paid graduates in the state, entering some of the most exciting and in-demand fields in STEM and healthcare. But did you know? We also have one of the most competitive athletic programs in the NAIA's Cascade Conference, all-season recreational opportunities, a thriving student life, and an average student-to-teacher ratio of 14-1. Get more out of your college experience with Oregon Tech in Klamath Falls.